Welcome to Module 4 for ED 584. In this module, we will be transitioning from our introductory study in descriptive statistics, probability, and normal and sampling distributions, and we'll be transitioning to hypothesis testing and inferential statistical procedures. And these are quantitative procedures that are more complex, more complicated than what we studied at the beginning of the semester, and many of you will be using these types of quantitative methodology, quantitative tools for your theses or your dissertations. Before we get into the content, just a little bit about the picture. This module will be at the beginning of February, and February is considered President's Month because influential presidents were born during the month of February. And for the first picture for our February modules, I have from the George W. Bush Presidential Library, the dedication ceremonies. And the reason it's being posted is the living presidents, President Obama, former President George W. Bush, former President Clinton, former President George H.W. Bush, and former President Carter are all in this picture. As we move through this month, I'll also be sharing photos of the presidents, the influential presidents who were born during this month, the month of February. As we get into Module 4, the module will have an overview and the purpose, also have the objectives, and then for the activities, we'll have you read Chapter 8 from the Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences. Chapter 8 is on hypothesis testing. There will also be a supporting PowerPoint for that. And then have you read Chapter 9, which is testing means. And this is done through one sample and two independent sample t-tests. And the supporting PowerPoint is included. You will need to read how to use SPSS, Chapter 6.1 through 6.2, which also goes into hypothesis testing and single sample t-test. The assessment will be to post your reflective commentary for Module 4 and also to respond to two of your classmates or mine reflective commentaries. And then there will be a 10-point quiz, and this will be over Chapters 8 and Chapters 9 of Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences. The first assignment, which is worth 50 points, will be due during this module, and the directions and where you submitted are located in this learning module. Again, the things that are available in the learning module, you'll have the supporting PowerPoint on hypothesis testing. I've also included a YouTube video on hypothesis testing. Then there will be the supporting PowerPoint for one sample and two sample t-test, a YouTube video for one sample t-test, and a YouTube video for independent sample t-test. The links for the reflective commentary, the quiz, and assignment 1 are also included in this learning module. As always, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. Take care.